Guys, welcome back to another video. I hope you all had a great Thanksgiving holiday. I myself just got back, which is why this video is late, but the show must go on. So let's talk about The Mandalorian Chapter 4, Sanctuary. So the episode starts off with a remote village in Sorgan being raided by Klatooinians. You know, typical Star Wars stuff. Definite foreshadowing for the rest of the episode. Immediately we're treated with Mando and Baby Yoda just chilling in the ship, and it remains the highlight of any episode thus far in The Mandalorian. We've also learned in the past few weeks that Baby Yoda is in fact a practical puppet, and it just amazes me how far they've come in this department. You know, some of these frames look full-on CG, and then you just get a glimpse or a little nuance of puppetry in the movement, and you're like, wow, it was actually a puppet. I guess that's what makes Baby Yoda so endearing. And now we're gonna let the image of Baby Yoda on Mando's lap sink in. So Mando and Baby Yoda arrive in a cantina in Sorgan where we get our first look at Gina Carano's character, an ex-rebel shock trooper, Cara Dune. Cara mistakes Mando for a guild bounty hunter with a fob on her, understandably, and they throw down. Also, Baby Yoda again. The Baby Yoda take might be a recurring thing. As it turns out, the people of Sorgan recognize Mando, or at least his armor, as they plead for his help as they continue to be ravaged by the Klatooinians. Mando agrees to help them with the promise of lodging and brings Cara into the mix as well. As they arrive, it's immediately apparent what kind of life they could actually lead in this village. They quickly become benevolent Mando and Cara, as what started out as Lone Wolf and Cub has quickly turned into Seven Samurai, as they're not only tasked with defending the village from raiders, they have to train the village as well in defending themselves. Along the way, they find out that the Klatooinians are in fact using a derelict AT-ST, which makes matters worse. Fortunately, they do hatch a plan to defend against the machine. After all is said and done, the village is saved. And then we get to a little point in the episode I like to call, is this it for Baby Yoda? Where I watch the scene unfold and think to myself, is this it for Baby Yoda narratively? Is this the last we're gonna see of him? As it turns out, nope. The client and the guild is still tracking Baby Yoda as Cara dispatches a would-be bounty hunter with a fob tracking Baby Yoda outside of the village. As it turns out, Mando can't leave the kid in the village after all. Parting ways with Cara Dune for now, Mando sets off with Baby Yoda yet again, where? No one knows. But as I've said in previous reviews, The Mandalorian keeps delivering on its short story development within a larger story narrative. We're being introduced to different characters, learning about their motivations, and setting up the larger picture for what will eventually become a team-up or a crossover with Team Mando, Cara Dune, Mandalorian, Force Baby Yoda, and somebody else. It fascinates me how much emotion Mando can convey with just the mask on, and just the voice, and no facial expressions to help. Episode in and episode out, I can audibly hear Mando gaining more and more empathy for those around him as he makes a transformation from episode 1, a heartless bounty hunter, to episode 4, someone who is no longer about the puck and fob, and more about protecting this little Baby Yoda. It's become his little quest to find a safe haven for this little Baby Yoda, and he doesn't even know the importance of this kid to the Empire. But this is what we've signed up for, the long-form storytelling. I'm so along for the ride, and Chapter 4 delivers yet again. I have not been disappointed with this series yet, and I hope I never am. But that'll do it for my quick little reaction review of Chapter 4 Sanctuary from The Mandalorian. If you like this video, hit the like button, and if you want to see more from me, hit the subscribe button, turn on notifications, and I'll see you in the next one. And as always, may the Force be with you always.